Hello everyone, welcome to a different kind of video that I'm doing for the holidays here. Sorry, first off, sorry for keeping my voice down like this. I'm recording this pretty early in the morning while other people are asleep, so do this best I can. I also got the game on silent mode for similar reasons as well. So we're playing Fire Emblem Heroes for mobile devices. What this is a excuse me, this is like a collect-a-thon fan service game, to play it bluntly, but I put a brief description of the game in the description below so you can check it out. So I got 200 orbs. We're going to summon on this holiday-themed banner with a bunch of wide variety of characters on it. And let's just get right into it. For the people that don't know, I am actually kind of a Fire Emblem enthusiast. I do like the series quite a bit. I played Radiant Dawn on the channel a long time ago. And I also want to preface, too, that I'm not really a big mobile person. Like, I'm primarily a console gamer. Like, let it be known, too, that for the longest time, I actually did not want to... I was actually the only kid in high school who did not want a cell phone, but my parents made me get one for emergency purposes, which makes perfect sense. And so when I was told that this type of game would be releasing, I'm like, okay, that's kind of interesting. So I didn't play it right away, but then it was thanks to GBG, old friend of mine. He played it immediately. And then he was telling me about a little bit about how the way the game works, his own experiences with it, what it's some of the other little ins and outs as they were still discovering things. The game has changed quite a bit since day one. And by day one, I mean February of 2017. So yeah, so there's that. And if anyone is curious, yes, I did get a chance to play some Three Houses this year, and I liked it quite a bit. I started my first playthrough with Blue Lion House. That probably is my favorite one out of the three, to be perfectly honest. Yep. I guess I should also take this video as a chance to sort of give a little mini update of sorts. Not really, but anyway. So the plan moving forward is that I do want to start the next playthrough pretty soon here, maybe within the next 2 weeks or so. And it is going to be a blind playthrough. I'll show off what game it is at the end of the video to keep you in suspense, I suppose. And I was planning for a little while the chapter 6 video for Under the Knife, but I did record some of it, but I was not happy at all with the way it turned out. There was a lot of rage involved. I mean, because the game is definitely a lot more difficult than I remember. But maybe one of these days maybe I can try to improve my game a bit and see how that goes. But for the time being, that's going to be put on hold indefinitely until I either get better at the game or worst case scenario, of course, with it being canceled. But I don't think anyone's going to make a big. I don't want to say not make a big deal out of it, but at the same time, like it wasn't really a high priority anyway. So there's that. And so moving on to another topic, how's everybody doing? See, I don't know if there are any movies that people are looking forward to at the moment, but I do know that they just recently announced there was a new Ghostbusters movie. There's the new Digimon movie that I'm really looking forward to, coming up pretty soon. But there's definitely a lot out there. Very. I guess you could say a varied, very varied list of movies to check out in the near future. So what else? So what else can I talk about Fire Emblem related? Well, like I said, I did get a chance to play Three Houses when I was new. I liked it a lot. And how did I get started with the series overall? Well, it was all thanks to I lost my train of thought. I'm so sorry, but it was mainly due to Smash Bros. Brawl. I mean, Melee was cool too, but with Ike's inclusion in Brawl, that was pretty much what sold me on it. What sold me on it indefinitely, because I really enjoyed his playstyle and just the way the character looked. So the first game I started with was Path of Radiance, and I had a bit of a rough start, but things went it went well. Like the following year, I tried out some of the other games. I tried Radiant Dawn. I went to the GBA games, and the rest is history. I played pretty much every single one, so I would like to think that I'm familiar with it. Although sometimes I do get my hiccups here and there, like I either get some details confused or whichever, and how not. And it definitely paid off, because I'm definitely enjoying this game here. I know that there are a lot of varying opinions on the game and how it's moved forward. I know there's a lot of discussion on on things like oversaturation of certain things, or not enough of certain materials, or other typical things like power creep. But that's just kind of a given nature in mobile games, to be honest. And is there and if you have any plans for the holidays, be sure to see them through. Make sure you get to do the things you do, see the people you see. It's very important. If you are planning to take that time off, then use it well. I, for one, have to be working pretty much every day until Christmas now, but whatever. It my job pays decently. It all pays the same, so I can't complain too much. In fact, I was just given extra hours this week to compensate for the insane workload we've had for the past 2 months now. So life goes on and all that stuff. Let's see, and this session is going pretty well so far. We got 3 5-stars at the moment and a couple of new characters. The other thing that's really nice about this game is that they keep adding, they continue adding, of course, with the continued service, they're constantly adding new characters every month or so. It's usually totals up at around 10 to 12 new characters or something crazy like that. So it's very and so in that own right, it's in its own right. Sorry, again, getting all my words jumbled up again, but oops. In its own right, it's getting it can get pretty exciting. And as we're just finishing up here, I am actually, what do I want to say as we're just finishing up? And I guess I kind of lost it then. So this here, I'm moving the camera around like a ding dong, but that's all right. We're almost done. Oh, and to anyone who made a wish list of sorts, or if you're hoping to see certain certain gift ideas rolled around or passed along the family, I hope you get what you want. And like I said too, be safe. If you don't have to travel out in the snow, then don't do it. It's I think I speak for everyone when I say that it's better to spend the holidays when you're alive. So that sort of thing. Yep. anyway, like I said, this video is very impromptu. I wasn't really planning on doing something like this, but it's just one of those things, kind of a spur of the moment, that had a bit of a flash inspiration from other people in the roundabout. Yeah. Yep, and that's all she wrote. So I am all out of orbs now. I got what I wanted. This session went very nice on a scale of naughty to nice. On a scale of naughty to nice, I would say this went very, very nice. So thanks for putting up with this. And just gonna stand up for a second. Hold on. Okay. So summons are all done, and I'm happy to announce that the next blind playthrough I do on the channel, which, like I said, will probably start in about 2 weeks' time. I'm hoping the 4th. Yeah, let's go with the 4th. So I'm gonna start Galarians on the PlayStation. You can't see it very well from here, but anyway, it seems like a pretty interesting game. I saw it at my local thrift store. I decided to pick it up, and I was talking to the clerk, who happens to be a good friend of mine, and he said it should be a pretty good time. So we're gonna start Galarians in 2 weeks. Hope you look forward to it. Have a safe, fun holiday, and I'll see you next time.